about Pack offense? They protect the ball as well as anybody. And also, Rodgers is able to run as he was not in the NFC Championship. What does that present? What problems does that
I think Aaron Rodgers is obviously one of the best quarterbacks, or the best quarterback outside of Russell Wilson, because he's on my team. So I was going to give him his shout out. But I think Aaron Rodgers, he does a great job of everything he does. I mean, I think he doesn't get as much credit for his scrambling ability because he's not as fast as other people. But I think his mindset and his ability to see what's going on within the rush, his ability to make the pass. I just think he's just a great player overall, the things that he does.
I know in a radio interview you said you respected Tom Brady because when you hit him, he kind of just gets back up. What's Rodgers like? I know you've hit him.
Rodgers is the same way. You know, Rodgers is a tough guy. You see the way that he handles the hits, the way that he gets back, the way that he does things. I think he's a class act in the NFL, being able to do the things that he's been doing it for the last 10 years. And I think he learned from a great guy. You know, he got a chance to be mentored on one of the toughest players ever, the toughest player at quarterback, being Brett Favre.
How much more does he talk more than most quarterbacks?
He talks a lot. Obviously, he discount double check, so he talks a lot.
You like that in a quarterback, or does
I mean, you like it in the quarterback, especially if he's on your team. He's able, you know, when a guy's jovial like that and being able to, respond the way that he does, it just brings energy to the team and things that and when he does that, when you see a quarterback get hit and he's laughing, you're like, this guy's tough, you know what I'm saying? And he takes the hits and he does the things that he does. You just have a lot of respect for him.
What kind of stuff does he say after you hit him or when you're at the line, those types of things?
Stuff like that. Moaning sounds.
He was really trying to downplay like the revenge aspect from the 2 losses last year. Did you buy that? Do you think?
I buy it. I think he's poised, and I think he understands that every year is a new year. I think only the media and the fans really worry about what happened last year. You know, they bring up and they show flashes, but every year every team's different. You know, they have different players. We have different players, so the situation is totally different. It's not the same game or the same game plan. You know, within the scheme of things that have changed. So, I agree with him. I don't see it as a revenge. I just see it as a new game, and we're coming with new players. They have new players in different positions. You know, they don't have Jordy Nelson, and it's just a different game.
Does that mean you want to